Hello and welcome to another Oldie Battle Ups 40k report. We're back into 40k again. This is our second game in like 3 weeks, month, 6 weeks.
First game, isn't it?
Maybe we didn't film one, but the second we filmed, fairly recently.
not
We'd fallen out of love with 40k for a bit, but yeah, I was going to bring my Dark Angels today, but I'm tired. I wanted a quick game, so I bought Knights. Really quick. It's only 1,000 points, so it should be a nice short game. To keep the video short as well, it's going to be almost entirely just end of turn, end of phase recaps, which for both armies is basically end of shooting phase recap. There's not much else. I've got an armature that might charge, but that's it. We're also keeping the mission really simple as well. We're doing Dawn of War deployment, as you can see, and we're playing Vital Grounds. We've got the old cars. We've not bothered investing in the new ones yet. And then we got Vox Static as our mission rule, which just means command point rerolls cost 2. So there'll be less of those, which is good. Really, it's just going to be a slugfest, isn't it? You can see.
We're not doing secondaries.
Yeah, we're not doing secondaries. Cause, yeah. Also, it's Phil's first time using his Tau in 10th. So we wanted to keep it simple. I think it's my first time using my Knights actually in 10th, but Knights are obviously really easy to use. You just move forward and shoot stuff. So yeah, we deployed. So I've got 4 Armigers and a Crusader. Everything's WYSIWYG. I've got 2 Warglaves with full melters, 2 Helverins with stubbers, Crusader with big melty gun, big Gatling cannon, rockets. That might actually be a melter. That might be the only thing that's not WYSIWYG. I'll have to check whether I give him a melter or a stubber. I know. You know what? It's a stubber. There we go. It's a stubber. Because the same cost anyway, so I'm going to say it's a stubber, then everything's WYSIWYG, and that's got Heavy Flame on it. I had 15 points left, so he's got the Revered Knight enhancement, which is rubbish, but why not? I have 15 points left. And that's it. And over to Tau. I'm not going to go through all of the drones, because I don't think it's worth it.
No, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. But we've got some stealth suits over here. They've got homing beacon as well, then.
Both the stealth suits have a homing beacon.
Yep, and they've got some drones. Ghost Keel, which I do think is, apart from the new Farsight model, is one of my favourite models in Tau. I think it looks awesome.
Again, everything should be WYSIWYG if I've got it right.
Yeah. And then we got Breacher team behind there.
With a cadre.
And some drones. Another stealth suits with some drones. 2 broadsides. Phil ran out of drone models, but they've both got 2 shield drones.
2 shield drones each.
So just 2 extra wounds. I can't remember her name again.
Shadow
Sun. And she got drones?
She has what I left at my home.
So she's got some drones. She just have some that you can't change?
Yeah, one's a Guardian drone and another one.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then Deep Strike, 6 Crisis suits with...
Two units of 3.
Or 2 units of 3, okay.
Ones with the fusions and ones with the plasmas.
Okay, and then various drones.
Okay.
That's 1,000 points each. How many points are yours exactly?
990.
That's 90. Mine's exactly 1,000.
I didn't have a 10-point enhancement. So.
Okay, we'll crack on. We'll roll off a first turn and we'll come back when we're shooting some stuff. Or when we've shot some stuff, I should say. Okay, Tau went first. Didn't move too much. These stealth suits moved up a little bit. Broadsides moved around. They shuffle around onto that objective. And then the breaches behind there stay still. Stay still. Lots of shooting kind of came in, spotted and fired at this guy. I did a rotate Iron Shield, which I think saved him like twice. Only took 3 wounds. And then after that, a few shots speckled into this guy, no wounds. And then saved. Ghost Kill went into this guy and they're saved. So not a lot of damage so far. So on to Knights. Okay, end of Knight's turn 1. So you can see the movement. These 3 all moved up. That guy moved up. This one stayed back to keep the home objective. Between these 2, they killed that stealth suit squad fairly straightforwardly. This guy fired Melter at the stealth suits but didn't hit, I don't think. Thermal Spear at the broadside and did, I think, 6 wounds. Got a 6, didn't I? This Helverin killed the stealth suits. Got, I think, like 5 hits. Wounded on 2s and just killed them. And then this guy, the only thing he could actually shoot at was the 1 broadside left on 4 wounds because he can't fire at the Ghost Keel because it's got lone operative. Couldn't fire at Shadow Sun, because she's got lone operative and can't see anything else, but he killed it very easily just with the thermal spear. That's it. Yeah, so that's it for knights. On to Tau turn 2. The end of Tau turn 2. Crisis suits have jumped in back here. Not a great shooting phase. Made a lot of saves, didn't I? I made a lot of saves, I think.
Yeah.
Basically, both this set and Shadow Sun fired at the armature that was here and killed it. And then these sets of crisis suits and the broadside and the ghost kill all fired at this Helverin, but I rotated iron shields and it saved me a lot. I think I got quite a lot of fours actually.
Yeah.
So he survived to took 2 wounds. And that's it. Those guys couldn't see anything really apart. Well, they're in range.
They're not in range now.
They're in range, so they're no shooting from there. So that's it. That's what the board looks like. Yeah, on to Knight's turn 2. End of Knight's turn 2. It's only turn 2, mate, yeah. So pretty brutal, actually.
Good job I didn't go carry on.
Yeah, didn't go carry on, yeah. So these guys moved up. He moved up all the way up to about here, because they moved quite far, a 12-inch move. Armigers, which is amazing. They're really quick. This guy, I can't remember what happened now, but basically a mixture of this Helverin, and this guy killed Shadow Sun and that crisis unit. And then he fights. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, and he killed the crisis unit. Basically, they killed both of those two. So my army is now the knights are now honoured, which means they've now got a 5+ feel no pain, and a couple of other little things, and then a couple of charges. So I charged this guy into the ghost keel. Wait, you didn't do the changing anything to 0 damage.
No.
I can't remember what damage was now. I did, so it's a bit late now. And then this guy charged into that crisis unit. He didn't do very much. He's not very good in combat, but I can treat into combat, so I thought I might as well charge them. Then they have to retreat if they want to do anything, which they probably can just retreat and shoot anyway, can't they?
No, they probably still shoot you.
Yeah, or you can just shoot me, but you have to shoot me then. You can't do anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. So we're looking at this. It's looking a bit sparse for the Tau now. They've got just all those units left over there, basically. So yeah, on to Tau turn 3. End of Tau turn 3. So all that really moved was the Ghost Keel moved out of combat over here. He's pretty crippled now, to be honest with you, and is doing very little. Yeah. And then plinked a couple of wounds off this guy with the broadside. Didn't do anything to the big one in shooting. Over here, this looked really scary. These breaches were firing at this guy. But you didn't roll as well as you could have done, I don't think, with your wounding. Your hitting was okay, but your wounding wasn't great.
5.
Even though you were re-rolling, you just didn't seem to get enough. And I saved a lot.
I've got 16 wounds through.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, so 5, and 6.
Must have saved quite a lot then.
You had to save, then you had to 5 up feel no pain.
Yeah, and I got 5 up feel no pain. I saved quite a few, didn't it? So he's down to 7 wounds, but isn't particularly worried. And then in combat, did 2 more wounds on the crisis suit over here, and they did nothing in return. On to Knight's turn 3. Okay, end of Knight's turn. Killed the Ghost Keel. Took me to do it in combat. Took quite a while. What did he kill? Killed a few breaches over there, and he's killed 2. They've survived quite a long time, really. Because I couldn't fire my thermal cannon at them because it's blast. I was in combat. And all of a sudden done nothing back. So yeah, that's where we're at the end of turn 3. On to Tau turn 4. Okay, we're actually going to finish the game there. Knights are well ahead already. So yeah, I didn't sort of explain at the beginning. I didn't realise how much Phil had catered his... Because when we first... I'm mumbling, but when we first organised this battle, I was going to play Dark Angels. And then it wasn't until later today I was like, oh, maybe I'm going to play Knights instead because it's quicker. But Phil didn't really have time to kind of adjust his list for that. Some of the things I think would have been perfectly good against Knights still, but the Ghost Keel certainly was not really any good.
No,
with the setup you gave it, you would have given a bigger gun, and you might have brought a broad Riptide instead, which probably would have helped. Knights seem to be particularly good against this Tau list. All their guns have got like good damage, so they just kept killing stuff. Like the stealth suits were useless.
Yeah, I wasn't. I did. What's it called? Retaliation card drain, which I didn't like any of their strats. Really didn't seem to.
Yeah, I mean it's your first time using them
I don't know
anyway,
if I'm
isn't
missing
it?
Something, but they didn't seem to. Well, not against knights anyway.
Yeah, it was the first time using Tau anyway. It's always a learning curve to start with. But yeah, next time I promise I will just use Dark Angels.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I could have brought my Sky Ray. Just had loads of Seeker missiles.
Yeah. Yeah. Or next time I'll use Knights and you'll know you're facing. Actually, I did quite enjoy using Knights, so I'll be tempted to use them again because they're just so easy to use. So little brain power required in playing Knights. I've got one strat I'm going to use.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have charged my Warlord straight at you either.
No, I was a bit surprised you did that because then I killed her and that gave me a 5+ feel no pain, which pretty much saved that guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, could have hung back a little bit, I suppose. But the good thing is, if you hung back, I then just take all the objectives.
Yeah.
So you were trying to stop me taking objectives, but yeah, it was fun to play a bit of 40k again. I quite liked in the 1,000-point games as well. Just it's always just quicker.
Yeah, especially not doing secondary.
Less setting up, less. It's just yeah. But yeah, there we go. Me and Jack are playing another game tomorrow, which we'll record, which will be Old World. So there'll be one of those going up soon as well. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.